Hi all and welcome to another episode of Alfies' body transformation journey. Thank you so much to everyone that's been watching this video so far. This is week 10, so if you're still watching, thank you so much. If you do still enjoy it, please make sure you hit subscribe, hit like on the video, as well as put in comments. It really helps spread this video further to more people. Just to let you know, I have been doing some thinking, and it was actually a suggestion as well, that I start adding a bit more content than just a story. So going forward, I will be looking to add things more like the recipes of the healthy foods that I've been making, some actual photos and videos of workouts and things that I've been doing in the gym, as well as being a bit more active on the Instagram site. So I'll look to start bringing that in over the next few weeks. And hopefully it can just give it a bit more content than just me sitting and talking to everybody about how my week's been going. It has been a pretty good week for me. Mentally in a very good place, physically feeling in a good place too, and smashing through the gym and smashing through my targets. So really look forward to sharing this with you guys. So firstly, I'm going to be talking about the food and the gym aspect of it. As I mentioned to everybody last week, I had been using things like brown rices and brown pastas and things like that, and I was getting my portions extremely wrong, and I was taking on way too many carbs, which was pushing my calories really high. So I thought I was actually eating a lot less than I actually was. So this week I've traded all of the brown pastas, brown rice, all the complex carbohydrates and stuff to mixed vegetables. I've had large portions of mixed vegetables, which still actually attributes to a lot of carbohydrates that I'm eating in my diet. So that's really helped me with cutting down on the amount of calories that I've been consuming, and it's actually made a big effect on the weight loss, and I feel like I'm getting back to where I was at the start of the video. As you know, I have plateaued for like 6 weeks, so it's really great to start seeing some results again. In terms of the gym, I'm still doing a lot of resistance training in the gym. I'm going like 5 times a week, and I am running to the gym to get to the gym, so that's about a 5k run. From the first time I did it about 3 weeks ago, I did my first run to the gym. It's 4.6 kilometers or something like that. I recorded a time of 33 minutes. A lot of that is uphill, and now I've actually managed to drop that down to just over 27.5 minutes. So really proud of the fact that I'm making a difference on that time. Finding running is getting a lot easier in terms of the cardio side of it as well, so really happy with that, and hoping to push through that 10-kilometer run target by the end of next month. And I've got a bit of time off work coming up, so I'll be able to start smashing through that target and getting some real miles in. So now is for the weigh-in section of the video. Really happy with the changes. As I mentioned just now, the changes from the carbohydrate, or things heavy in carbohydrates, such as the brown rices, brown pastas, sweet potato and stuff, that I've replaced now for vegetables, mixed vegetables, mostly green, has attributed to me to actually change my weight loss. It's become a lot more like it was before. So as you can see here, I'm down to 94.9. I'm finally under that 95 mark. So it's a milestone for me. Really happy with that. Another 15 kilos to go, but I am already 12 kilos down. So I've already come a very long way. Looking around 40% of the target has been smashed through. So feeling really good about it. Now that I know and I've learned a lesson from my mistake with the pastas, I think that I will be able to make some good strides towards that over the coming weeks. So really happy with the weigh-in, really starting to like how I'm looking, although as I mentioned before, the plateau of weight loss means that sometimes I look at the photo that I'm taking and I'm like, I haven't changed at all, and I'm starting to lose that perception of that until I put it next to my original photo, and then it really brings me back down to earth a bit and reminds me just how much progress I am making. So even just doing this video is really helping me see the progress that I'm making, which is really great, and I'm really happy with that. So finally, for the mental health side of this episode, as I mentioned earlier in the video, it has been a good week for me mentally. I've been feeling really good, really positive and really strong. I've had some developments at work, so it looks like I may be moving to a busier department where I will be challenged a lot more, and I'm really excited to start in my work life being able to challenge myself as I am on the outside of work as well. So that's the one thing that I was really feeling was holding me back from really being truly happy at this time of this juncture of my life. So that I think that's going to massively help, and I'm really excited to take on a new challenge. I love change. I love trying new things. So really excited for that. Other things, a big shout out to my friend Joe Bennett. Contacted me after the last episode, realised that I was trying to learn how to do pull-ups. He just bought me a assisted pull-up band to help me achieve that goal, and for someone to take that much of an interest in my journey and to find some motivation from the fact that I'm doing this video is just really motivating for me and inspirational for me, in terms of feeling like I'm actually adding value with this. Sometimes it is difficult. I do spend quite a bit of time, even though the quality isn't as great as I would wish it would be. I do spend a lot of time trying to get the materials together for this and doing some editing of photos and actually doing the filming for it. So to know that it's actually doing something good and helpful is massive for me. So thank you so much, Joe. Big shout out to Joe, and thank you so much for the gifts. This isn't me trying to say for anybody to do the same. That's not what I mean at all. I just wanted to show a bit of appreciation. Normally in myself, I find it very difficult to accept anything, or to accept any sort of praise and stuff. So I'm sort of learning how to do that, and this was a real step towards that. So yeah, really happy with that. Also, I spent a bit of time this week on Friday, or actually last week. We've got something called Time for You at our workplace. It's basically a day where we have board games, and we have videos and all that sort of thing. And it's basically just a bit of time for people to come away from their desks and just take some time for themselves and meet some new people, hopefully. And you know, there's quite a few of us there that have had problems with mental health and stuff, and we'll sit there and we'll talk to them and we'll see if there's anything we can do to help. So I really like that my work has that sort of culture where they want to help people with their mental health, and I'm really proud to be a part of that. I'm looking to get more involved and start planning some of my own stuff for that as well. Hopefully down the line I can raise some money for Mind UK. As always, I will give a shout out to Mind UK. Great charity based in the UK, helps with mental health. They help me find the therapist that I'm currently with. I was really scared about making the call, but they were so helpful. There was no judgment. People on the other end of that phone seemed like they well and truly cared about getting me the right help, the right person, not just because that's their job to do so. So big shout out to Mind UK. Anybody struggling with mental health, please either contact Mind UK or talk to me, and I will help you to try and get the help that you need or want as well. Cool. So I've got a bit of time off coming up. Actually, most of February I'm going to be off work. I'm going to use that time to keep doing my course. As you know, I'm doing a personal trainer and life coaching course, so I'm going to spend quite a bit of time smashing through as many modules as I can with that. Hopefully with doing so as well, I will be able to incorporate a little bit into my videos of fitness plans or nutrition plans, that sort of thing, as well as potentially having some life coaching videos of helping you do mind mapping and stuff like that. Unfortunately, the course does take quite a while, so that could be quite far in the future that I actually get to do that. Last week as well, I mentioned my daily goals. Things as simple as just making the bed before I leave the house every single morning, and to have my cold shower every morning, to make sure the washing up is done before I go to bed every night. These are little victories that I really hoped would motivate me, and they have done wonders. Just knowing that I at minimum will achieve the 5 things on my list every single day. There's the sort of things that I take for granted. There's a lot of times where I'm like, well, I know I could do it, so there's no point. But actually, do it then. If you can do it, then do it. And that's the thing that I'm sort of trying to push myself to do. And in doing so, I do have a sense of achievement over something very little, at least towards the end of the day. So if I do nothing else for the entire day, at least I've done 5 goals, which I really wanted to do. Also, the fact that I've been going to the gym a lot more, the fact that I've been losing some weight and I can physically feel a lot fitter, I feel stronger than I've felt in a very, very long time. In terms of cardio wise, I feel a lot fitter than I have in a long, long time as well. And I'm just having a massive effect on my overall outlook on like everything in life, really. It's getting easier to get out of bed in the morning. It's making me crave healthy foods again because it makes me feel good. It's just having so many different benefits over me, both mental and physical, and I've not felt as in a great place mentally and physically probably ever. In terms of physically, not for a very, very long time. So really happy about that. I'd strongly suggest anybody that is struggling just to get out and do a little bit of running or a little bit of exercise, join your local gym and do a few classes maybe. But I always thought it was just kind of cliche when people say, fitness is really helps raise the spirit, but it really has been working for me, and maybe it can work for you too. If you can't do the exercise part of it, maybe join a club or something for a hobby. Do something you love. Do something that you enjoy doing and makes you feel like you're achieving something. And I think that'll make a massive difference. But thank you so much for listening to the episode once again, and have a great week. I will see you next week.